بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is session 5 of our study on Sarf. Before we start, I just want to go over this. This is what you could call a progress sheet of everything that we want to do when it comes to this aspect of Sarf. Sarf has two aspects. The first aspect is related to altered words. So the example we've given in the first lesson is mizanun. Mizanun was actually mizanun. Then we have this aspect when we're actually talking about conjugations and the switching from one conjugation to another. That's what we're dealing with over here. So we're in the beginning right here. Al-Maldi. We're in the Maldi, right? And we're doing the ma'ruf and isbat. Ma'ruf and isbat. Maldi, ma'ruf, isbat is what we've touched upon in the last lesson when we memorized the fa'ala pattern. فعل فعل فعلوا فعلت فعلتا فعلنا فعلت فعلتما فعلتم فعلتي فعلتما فعلتن فعلتو فعلنا. This is the Maldi Ma'ruf Isbat. What we're going to do is, this is the order that is essential when it comes to learning these conjugations. But we're going to skip this, we're going to skip this, we're going to skip this, and we're going to skip this for now. And then only go up to here and skip this also, and this. So we're only going to focus on the Maldi Ma'ruf Isbat, Mudari Ma'ruf Isbat, Amr Ma'ruf, Nahi Ma'ruf, and Ismul Fa'il. The reason being is because I want to start getting you guys to learn this book. This book, Safatul Masadir, is a book of verbs, and it has different verbs, and everybody should memorize this book. So if you look over here, you have a past tense verb, then you have the present and future, and then it's fa'il, amr, and nahi. So I want to get you guys to memorize this book as fast as possible, and also as soon as possible. You want to start this as soon as possible. The reason why we're skipping these discussions is because, as you can see, the Maldi is mentioned, Mudari is mentioned, Ismul Fa'il is mentioned, Amr is mentioned, Nahi is mentioned. So I need you to be familiar with these concepts. Hence why I'm giving those conjugation groups precedence over the others in terms of what's learnt first and what's not. So we're going to give precedence to everything that you need to know to memorize this book. So we're going to go over the Maldi Ma'ruf Isbat, the Mudari Ma'ruf Isbat, Amr Ma'ruf, Nahi Ma'ruf, Ismul Fa'il. Okay? And then when we start this, eventually in a few weeks, I'll start making you guys memorize this. And for the first few weeks, I'll just get you guys to memorize one verb, so one of these. And then after a few weeks, when you get the hang of it, we'll start memorizing more verbs. So we'll memorize about 3 verbs a week. So that's that. And then after, what we will do is, after the Ismul Fa'il, because Ismul Fa'il is mentioned over here too, as you can see, then we will go back to these discussions that we've missed, and then we'll go to the next discussions. This is related to Thulathi Mujarrad. You could copy this times 4, or you could copy majority of this, not all of it, times 4. This is for the Thulathi Mujarrad. You can copy it for the Thulathi Mazid Fi, Rubai Mujarrad, Rubai Mazid Fi. But not all of these discussions will be copied to the other 3, meaning Thulathi Mazid Fi, Rubai Mujarrad, Rubai Mazid Fi. Some of these Al-Asma'ul Mushtaqqa will not be copied to the Thulathi Mazid Fi, Rubai Mujarrad, Rubai Mazid Fi. They were specifically for the Thulathi Mujarrad. Nonetheless, majority of these discussions are copied into those categories also. The Thulathi Mazid Fi, Rubai Mujarrad, Rubai Mazid Fi. So this is a progress sheet that you can keep for yourself and see where you are, how much you've done, and how much you've got left when it comes to this second aspect of Sarf, that's related to conjugations. Today's lesson, we're gonna continue with memorizing conjugations. So the last thing we've memorized is the fa'ala pattern. فعل فعل فعلوا فعلت فعلتا فعلنا فعلت فعلتما فعلتم فعلتي فعلتما فعلتن فعلت فعلنا. Now what I want you to do is memorize another verb within the same scale of fa'ala, which is nasara, which means to help. Nasara, he, one man helped. So it's really easy if you memorize this properly, because the only thing that's changing is the three root letters and obviously the meaning, because this is a different verb altogether. Other than that, the pattern is the same because nasara falls into the scale of fa'ala. As you can say, nasara fa'ala. So the way I want you guys to memorize it is as so. You read the whole thing at once. So you say nasara, nasara, nasaru, nasarat, nasarata, nasona, nasota, nasotuma, nasotum, nasoti, nasotuma, nasotunna, nasotu, nasona. You read it in one go. Then you start reading it like you did for the fa'ala. You say nasara, he one man helped, nasara, they two men helped. Nasaru, they all men helped. Nasarat, she one woman helped. Nasarata, they two women helped. Nasona, they all women helped. Nasota, you one man helped. Nasotuma, you two men helped. Nasotum, you all men helped. Nasoti, you one woman helped. Nasotuma, you two women helped. Nasotunna, you all women helped. Nasotu, I one man or one woman helped. Nasona, we all men or we all women helped. So you start off by mentioning all of it. You start off by mentioning all of it. Nasawa, Nasawa, Nasru, Nasawat, Nasawata, Nasona, Nasota, Nasotuma, Nasotu, Nasoti, Nasotuma, Nasotuna, Nasotu, Nasona. Then you do it individually with the translation. Okay?